Playoffs.
Playoffs.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna be there though, cause I'm gonna win this week, and then y'all gonna be in third.
No. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy back in the building, man, from the fantasy football motherfucker. Your boy, Coach Slick. Hey, man, so check it, man. Here we are. Here we have it. We are finally in the playoffs. All right. It's been crazy. It was about 3 or 4 teams that was like same record type of thing. And fortunately for a couple people, you know what I'm saying, they lucked out and got in. Unfortunately for a couple people, they lucked out and missed out. So we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna talk about our playoffs bracket. We're gonna talk about first the people that's not in the playoff bracket, the bottom six. We're gonna start out with Knicks because he was the one that was clipped. You know what I'm saying? And he's still pissed to this day, but he was the one that was clipped by Ronald. Ronald had a messed up situation and started some terrible backs and lost by a point and kept Knicks out. And we're gonna come back to that and see who he helped keep in with that situation. So for the bottom half, we got Knicks and Winslow for the bottom half. For the Toilet Bowl playoffs. Your boy Grim Reaper, as y'all love to call him, he secured a first round bye in the Toilet Bowl. And then you got your boy Dre, you know what I'm saying, Coach Dre, lined up against your boy Mees, who is a Toilet Bowl playoff bracket, and your boy, the biggest loser so far, last place punishment person, CJ. He has secured that 12th that bye. You know what I'm saying, in the Toilet Bowl playoff bracket. But now, now, let's get to the business. So the first two people that secured the bye in the playoff bracket is your boy Coov, Dr. Pepper himself, and your boy Bledsoe, Baby Navy SEAL. That is the 1 year 2 seeds. They have the first round byes. The first playoff matchup we got is Ronald and Ben. Now we're going, like I said, we're gonna come back to that point. So that point I made where Ronald lost by 1 point, it saved him because he was playing Ben. So now Ben has got in that spot and left Knicks in the Toilet Bowl playoffs. So that's been kind of crazy. Thursday night, but by the time y'all see this, it'll be Sunday 12 o'clock, somewhere around there, before the game start. Ben is currently up by 1 point on Ronald right now. Thursday Night Football is underway. The next matchup is me and Sean, Slick against Sean right now. We have no Thursday night players, so our matchup is a clean slate right now. It's all zeros. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy to tell. I am on a 6-game burner. You know what I'm saying? I started out 3-6. I was second to last in the league. You know what I'm saying? I had to tighten up. I had to GM a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like so did some other people. So did some other people as well. Sean was one of those people that wasn't looking too hot at the beginning. And everybody else that's in the playoffs, they really, besides me and Sean, they really started out hot. You know what I'm saying? So they was already in those spots. So the playoffs, man. The playoffs. We are about to get it underway. The winner gets, I think, $850. The second place gets 200, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to fact check on that, according to our commish. But it's about to get crazy. So for Ronald and Ben's matchup, we're gonna go through their lineup real quick. Ben has Patty Mahomes at quarterback, and he's going up against Ronald's Lamar Jackson, which is gonna be crazy. Because Lamar plays the Giants, so we don't know how that's gonna go because the Giants could be so sorry to where they run the ball all game, and Lamar don't really do nothing. But that's bad news for me too because I need Zay Flowers to get that route. You know what I'm saying? Then we got our running backs. We got Joe Mixon and McCormick against Kyron Williams and Gibbs. Now Kyron Williams played Thursday night. He didn't really do nothing crazy. He went 13 points. So that was, at least it wasn't a dub. 13 points was like 1 point below his projected. You know what I'm saying? It's projected 14. So that was straight. So then for the wide receivers, we got Garrett Wilson lined up against Westbrook, from the Tennessee Titans, and then we got Tay Adams lined up against Nico Collins, and then we got Kittle lined up against Bowers. Now Kittle did play Thursday night, and he put up 12. Bowers is playing against ATL, and it's projected 18 damn points. It's insane. All right, so it's gonna be a close matchup right now. Right now, it's projected Ben 54%, Ronald to 48%. with Ronald only being down 1 point. All right, so then we go down to the flex spots. We got Tajay Spears against QJ. Ben has to play QJ. It has not been great for him. He has had a boom game in the last 2 weeks, I believe, but he obviously, he be dropping a lot of balls and shit. He can't catch a cold out this motherfucker. So then you got Reed lined up against AJ Brown. That's gonna be a tough matchup for Reed, but also AJ Brown is going up against the Steelers. Great defense, pass defense there. And then Bass and Myers, and then Packers and Seahawks are their defenses. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be good to see. Whoever wins this matchup is lined up against Kuv. Kuv has been struggling lately, but he don't really care because he's in the playoffs, and now it's do or die time. So next, we got me and Sean matchup. Sean got Herbert as his quarterback. I got Kyler Murray. I expect Kyler Murray to bounce back from what he did last week. He threw them 2 picks and pissed me off. We got our running back matchup, Chase Brown and Montgomery, big knuckles against Josh Jacobs and Rachaad White. Hopefully Bucky ain't touching that ball for my sake. Hopefully he's on the sideline hurt. But it's going to be a good running back matchup. Knuckles going to get that thing. They're playing against Buffalo. Hopefully Buffalo strap up just a little bit because he does have another line in his lineup. So as far as the receivers matchups, it's Tyreek Hill lined up against St. Brown, Jacoby Myers lined up against Drake London, Jonnu Smith lined up against Schultz, and then McBride lined up against Brian Robinson, and then Zay Flowers lined up against Shakir. I love my matchups, honestly. I think all my players are boom guys. The problem is it's a little red over here on my side. You know what I'm saying? They're going up against some good defenses. Hopefully we can break through. That hasn't mattered in the last 6 weeks. Hopefully we can break through. With Sean, I'm not really worried about a lot of people, but I am low-key worried about St. Brown. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really seen the rock. Let me see. He ain't really seen the rock a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? He had 10 points last week, 12 points, and then he had before that 38. So for 3 weeks in a row, he's been at 12 or under. So hopefully that can stay the same for my sake. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Tyreek can have another big boom game, 30-point game. You know what I'm saying? We need that. So my boy Ronald, when he's done editing this video, he's gonna throw the playoff bracket up there. All right, and then we're just gonna get it popping, man. It's the first round of the playoffs. Sean already been texting me all week in the group, you know what I'm saying, talking his little shit. But that just means he nervous. He been talking shit for the last 3-4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He been fighting to get in the playoffs. So you know what I'm saying? He a little nervous. We just gotta keep him where he at. We gotta keep booming because we is on a 6-game heater. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sleep on my opponent. We got to take care of this week first. And then hopefully we can get to the second round of that playoffs. If whoever the winner is between me and Sean will go against Bled in the next round. And then the championship, so forth. So hopefully by the time y'all see this, by the time y'all start watching this, you know what I'm saying, the playoffs will be underway for the fantasy football motherfucker. The toilet bowl is underway. And so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can have a good showing for the playoffs, man. Next year we got some bigger and better things coming. I got some ideas rolling. This was our first year doing this, so we kind of just went in went out on a limb and knocked it out. Big shout out to all the guys in the league. You know what I'm saying? This league wouldn't be what it was without them. This the most competitive and the best league out there. You know what I'm saying? We all winners in this motherfucker except for a couple. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna let the championship DNA set in the playoffs, but this league is the best league, most entertaining league you're gonna see out here. And we coming with some big stuff next year, man. Y'all stay tuned. More videos on the way. Fantasy football motherfucker playoffs round 1 underway. Peace.